about?
We have had so much fun. We're going to wait for everybody to come in. I got to go find my phone. Hang on.
Okay.
Y'all. Talk to Brett.
So, yeah. So, I decided this morning to just get on the road. It must have been around 9:30. I just got on the road and I said, you know what? I'm going to Oklahoma. It didn't matter what. I didn't call Miss Beth. I didn't say anything. I just headed this way. So I got in the truck and took off. I messaged her and said, hey, I'm on my way to your house. She was like, what? Well, she said, okay. So I didn't say nothing when I left. I just actually got in the truck and left. Didn't tell Mom and Daddy. I just took off. So you can see why I get stuck on probation, because you know what? I don't say nothing. I don't ask. I don't question. I just get in the truck and go. So I said I didn't call Mom until I was almost, I would say, in Dallas. Yeah, around Dallas. And I was like, guess what? I'm on my way to Oklahoma. And she was like, well, I thought you were going to Arkansas. And I said, no, I'm going to meet Miss Beth. So excited. Hello, Miss Jackie. And hello, Miss Sue and Miss Christy. How are y'all doing? And Miss Denise, it's so good to see you. So we've been busy. We went to the Home Depot. We had dinner and went to Home Depot, and then now we're back. So hello, Miss Charlie. Hello, Miss Carolyn and Miss Sue. Thank y'all all for hopping on. And Miss Carol Ann, hello. So I'm so super excited. This was like a surprise to Miss Beth and a surprise to me. I almost shocked my own self. So tomorrow, well, actually, I'll be here, so Saturday we'll go shopping. So everything's probably closed for the 4th of July. Hello, Miss Patty and Miss Carolyn. So, Miss Beth is actually doing something, but I'm in here. So, I didn't bring a U-Haul. I didn't even plan this trip. After I cleaned my house, it was like around 9:30. I just packed my bags and hit the gas. So headed this way. I didn't even think twice about it. So I'm so excited to be here. So I hope you all had an amazing day today. I hope you're having a great week this week. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July tomorrow. So it's been hot. It is pretty hot here in Oklahoma. But in Louisiana, it was even warmer because the humidity, and it's been raining. So how has the weather been? What do y'all have planned for the 4th of July? I'm excited about coming to the event in September. So I'll be there at the event. So super duper excited about that. So
And we're going to Canton together.
And we're going to Canton. We'll be in Canton July the 30th, 31st, and August 1st. So, super duper excited about that.
Hi, Denise. You and Beth are great partners in crime. We are Trouble with a capital T.
Yes, we are.
We are Trouble.
Hello, TRO, you BLE.
That's right.
That's us.
We could get into a lot of trouble. We've been talking business.
Yes, we have been.
I'll meet you at the event. Yep. Sandy, hello. Make sure you're following and sharing and all the things.
Oh, Miss Kayla, yeah, she's from Port Allen. So that's about an hour, about 45 minutes.
Well, she's going to be at the event too. I'm so excited. You know, Kayla's one of my very first followers ever, 4 years ago. Been with me ever since.
Wow.
I know. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Danita. Hi, Angela. Yes, we're going to Canton for my birthday.
For her birthday.
We are going to Canton. If that's what you're... Hi, Lucy. Hi, Carol Ann. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Denise. Jackie Crafting from Indiana. She'll be at the event.
She'll be here.
Carol Ann will be here. And we have several Carols. Hi, there's Charlie Girl. She'll be here and be there. She'll be here soon in a few days, maybe. Hi, Christy. Christy O'Neill will be here. Hi, Tina. Guys, don't forget we have tickets left. Hi, Linda Morgan. We have tickets left, y'all. I washed and curled my hair today, and it rained. So, that's what you get.
That's summer showers. Huh?
Yeah, it rained. Well, it rained hard today, but then it sprinkled. Have a seat and chit chat with me. He's gonna talk to me while I box the rest of these items up, and then we're gonna have to go figure out where we're going from here. But we will.
So she's working in the shipping department, and I'm working my fluffy butt on the bed.
Yeah, the shipping department's the worst department, actually, just for the record. It is the worst department to work in.
Oh, you don't love it?
I don't love it. Do you love it?
What? Yeah.
The shipping?
But I can't touch the boxes. I got fired from that position.
Oh, that's what happens. If you're smart, you do a shitty job, and then they'll not let you do it anymore. Is that what happened? You did a shitty job, and they were like, not today, Satan, not today.
My boxes didn't look right.
Ah, interesting. Okay, Lynn's is done. Karen Young is done. Brenda's is done. Dina Young, we still got 15, the rooster picture, metal sign, and the metal sign. Linda Morgan, white face, wall hanger, floral bowl. Hers is done. Susie is this. Rita Maggie's is done. Michelle Lawrence's is done. Cindy's is the angel lamp. Brooke, can I call you real quick? Are you where you can talk to me? Brookie? Brett is at your house. Yes, Brett is at my house. Hi. Seasonal Reason will be there. Stephanie will be there. Dina Harris will be there from Connecticut. Dina Young will be here. I did not go to Michael's. Hey, are you feeling better? So the two people that did not pay their invoices, can you tell me, I know who one of them is, but I don't know who the other one is. Is it the Cindy? Okay, will you message me who those two people are, and then will you block them, please? They've had 24 hours, and I don't know, what do you think? I just feel like we've waited and waited. One has been even longer than the event, the auction. It's up to you. If you want to send another notice and just say that if this doesn't get paid by tomorrow, you will be blocked from the page. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay. So I don't know who's paid and who hasn't paid. Shit. All right. Melanie has hers. Okay, let's do Melanie's. I know that she's going to need an extra large box. And then I need to do that box. Let me see. Do you see the tape over there?
Yes.
So does anybody have big plans for this weekend? We do not have big plans. We're going to just chill. Chillax. One more strap. I like it. Strap. I like it. We gotta be sure it makes it. You love Brett. Yay, me too. He has popped in today. Surprised her, yeah. Kind of surprised me. He let me know earlier. I had Katie last night, and I woke up and I saw my messages and said, I'm on my way. I was like, well, come on down. The price is right.
Where do they do that at home?
It's Price is Right. I said, come on down. All right. We did. All right. All right, here's your little business.
Scissors. Okay.
I'm going to let you hold that. And then I am going to...
You need some saran?
What did I say this one was? This is an extra large box. How does it not feel extra large? Does it feel extra large?
Oh, yeah, that's extra large.
So, two different things need to go in this box. This is, let me see, Susie, this is not going to fit.
Now, you know what you can do with that? You can
I know,
actually,
but I've got 2 things that need to go.
you can put it in a box like that and just send it like this.
I know, but then I'm going to have to do 2 different
boxes. And this is the biggest box.
Why does that not feel very extra large? It doesn't seem long like that extra large. Over there seems long. You see that one? In there.
It's the same size.
That is so strange. Extra large. It's not though. Look, this one is not. That one is long. And that's just a large.
Oh, the extra larges are like more square.
Okay. Well, let's try this other and see if it'll fit. Which I'm going to be like, no, it's not gonna. But let's have a positive attitude. Positive attitude. Oh! It fits. It fits. It fits. It fits. If it fits, it ships. Isn't that what they say?
If it fits, it ships.
If it fits, it ships. All right. So this little darling has to go. So I'm gonna let Brett. Oh, moly! There is shit everywhere in this place, y'all. It's like a death trap. It's a maze. If you make it through this alive, you've done something. So I was telling Brett about how good saran wrap. They don't use it. They have a lot of glassware and they shouldn't use it because it really does a great job at protecting your items.
And it would probably save on the bubble wrap too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, I would use both, but you probably wouldn't have to
Right,
use as much.
use as much.
Okay. All that, and I missed that whole section. What the hell? There. I got it. Alright, now let me get my bubble wrap. God, let's not break anything. I ain't got time for that. I did get a dress today in the mail. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fabulous. It's pretty fabulous. However, I will tell you that it has a hole in the side, which I think is going to be easy to fix, but I'm going to try to get Shin to give me some of my money back, because, you know, it shouldn't have a hole in it. It should not have a hole in it. But it does have a hole in it. So, anywho, needless to say, I am going to do a little fashion show / we're going to figure out what we're doing kind of thing. At some point, if I can get a few more dresses in, I would like to get a few more dresses in. Did I bring my... I didn't bring my... paper up here, but that should be fine. I think I've got this paper back here. This will work. Keep it from moving.
Yeah, that way it holds it in place.
A better chance of survival. All about survival over here. This is Melanie's. And I did it upside down, but it'll be okay. I'll turn it the other way in a minute. Brett's like, how do you know?
I love working in the shipping department, but I got fired from the table.
I don't believe it. You really liked it? You really liked it?
I love it.
Why?
I just love bubble wrapping and I don't know.
Oh, shit. One more.
It's
coffee.
just enjoyable.
Well, I'd hire you if you look closer, because I hate the ship.
If it fits, it ships.
If it fits, it ships. Alright. Let me write on here who this is. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm going to put a contact. Oh, y'all want to know? You don't know who? Beth, this is Brett. For those of you that don't know Brett, this is the Vintage Sun. The Vintage Sun. Let me have that tape real quick. Can you all please go push and follow this man's page? The Vintage Sun?
Vintage Sun.
Vintage. Is no longer a part of the equation. Correct?
Right. It's just Vintage Sun.
Vintage Sun. And Brett, tell them how you got into this crazy wonky life.
So this is how I got into it. Like, Mama had an antique booth, and she actually restored furniture. So,
and for those of you wondering, he's from Louisiana, in case you can't tell, Shire. That's what he said. That's what they call everybody, a Shire. I don't know what that means. Sweetheart, maybe?
Sweetheart, yeah.
Sweetie.
So, she would paint furniture, and she had a booth, and my daddy would always say, well, your mama's going junking. And I just decided to go with her one day.
He didn't want to go hunting with his dad.
Oh, no. Like, I'm an inside person. I'm like, I don't like to get hot. I'm just...
He's temperature sensitive.
Temperature sensitive. So I went shopping with her, and I bought, I think it was a desk, and I painted it, and I put it...
How old were you?
Let's see. When I started...
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's see. Subtract 6 years from me. So 33?
How old were you?
38.
So,
No, I was, 32, huh? 32. So, I actually sold the desk, and that was a wrap. After I went with her, I was hooked. So, what happened was, I would buy smalls.
Hi, Susan.
Because, my fluffy self, I couldn't bend down too well to paint furniture. So, I would buy more small items, and I would put them, she had 3 different booths. Well, I guess...
So this is this vintage mirror that I redid, and it's got hooks, and it's got glass. So this is why I did it like this.
Oh, yeah, to where it had some cushion.
Yes.
So COVID shut us down because we weren't an essential business. So we just loaded up all the booths. So what I did was I started going live inside the booths because we could still visit the booths and pull things out. I started going live in the booths just to show people what we had for sale, and people wanted to buy it. So I started doing live shows on Facebook. That's how I got started.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history. Yes. Hello, Miss Becky.
So he has vintage items that he sells dirt cheap. And when y'all say, the steal of a deal, that's Brett.
Steal of a deal. Yes.
That's Brett's terms.
Steal of a deal.
Well, mother
And we blow
hell.
train horns, huh? But it's so much fun. I wouldn't trade it for $1 trillion. I love what I do. It's just so enjoyable. And, like, I go all over the place and buy the items, and then I just go live on Facebook.
Belinda McKenzie. I swear if this doesn't make it, I'm going to be a mad momo. Holly. Y'all can barely hear him. I know, it's loud with his packing. Sorry. We'll be in there in a second. It's about the hunt. For real.
Yep.
It really is. If you know, you know.
When did we go hunting? What month had I come in? December, huh?
Was it December?
Well, I got those tickets in November. Had I come before I got the tickets?
No, you had the ticket.
I got the tickets. And we went hunting. Oh my God, show or what?
We had so much fun at the Little Bins. I think we're going to try to go to Tulsa and pick up Charlie, and maybe if I can get Winnie to come back with us and help us.
We found so much stuff.
And so we're going to go to Tulsa because I have some items I need to pick up. And so that's the plan of action.
You want to put one across right there?
Yeah.
We gonna use a GPS map?
No.
We don't use GPS.
Who needs a damn GPS? That was so fun. We got lost going to the barn. I don't think they have a whole lot of new stuff at the barn. I was going to see about maybe adding the barn to the list of places to go. Maybe we could do that Friday night since we're not going to really have a warehouse to go to, but we'll see. Because I am going to have my pop-up shop at the event space. We'll see. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Mary Grace. Mary Grace says hello, Brett. Sharon says hello, Beth and Brett. Hello, Beth and Brett. Hello, hello. Okay, Belinda McKenzie, you are officially boxed. Say a prayer. I have to say a prayer over that box.
Oh, yeah.
She lives in Alabama, and her people are horrible. They break everything. Junking is addictive. It is addictive. That's why my house looks like a hoarder lives here. But, Brett, is it better?
But Beth, when you see something and you haven't had it before, you can't pass it up.
No, I know, but isn't my house better? My upstairs?
Oh, it's much better.
So much better.
You've done a lot of work.
I've done a lot of work.
It's organized.
Hi, Marie. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's see who we have next.
These are all the items right
no,
here?
those items didn't sell. I gotta figure out. Let me see if Brookie messaged me. The items. No. Brooke, did you happen to look and see who was that did not pay? By any chance, darling? Tina's box is packed. Betty's is packed. Denise's is packed. Belinda's is packed. Dina Harris's is packed. Stephanie Bush's is not packed, but it doesn't need to be. Hartman's Creation just got the coral splatter vase. Is that all she got? The angel lamp, I don't think got paid for. Michelle, Maggie, Rita, Susie. So all we have now is the snow girl and the flower painting, I think is all that's left. And then everything is shipped. Other than I got to find Dina's picture, so I'm going to have to open the boxes downstairs. But 2 people did not pay, and I don't know who the 2 people are. Maybe they're not on this list if they didn't pay. I don't see them on here. Actually. Hartman's, hang on. You did pay, Dina. Thank you, Dina. Randall is home. He is home. He's in bed asleep, but he's home. Hartman's Creations. Brooke, she just got the coral splatter vase. I thought she got a couple other things. Did she not? Hi, Michelle. Yeah, y'all hear Louie? He's been a butthead. UPS sucks in Alabama. My boxes look like they've been drop-kicked when they are delivered. Yes, Martha. You must have the same UPS drivers that Belinda McKenzie has. Let me just tell you, it's a shit show on a whole nother level.
And they don't honor fragile stickers anymore.
Oh, they don't?
So, if you have a fragile sticker, it will not be honored.
Okay, so we already know this is not going to work for that.
But did you have to ship? Which one?
That snowman, snow lady, and that picture your hands on.
Oh, it's too tall for that box, huh? Do you have any other boxes, like, used boxes?
Well, I've got, like, this box. The snow globe will go in, but the picture won't fit. I'm going to have to just ship them separate, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Which sucks.
That's the toughest thing, is to
Hello?
find the correct size box.
Well, I've been in touch with Betty Bell, so don't block her. Get her to you. Okay, sounds like a plan. Okay. So the pink picture.
I'm going to stay probably until Sunday.
Probably Monday, y'all.
Monday. I'll stay till Monday.
Do what? I'm sorry, Brookie. What'd you say, babe? Well, the list only says she got the vase. So I don't know what else. There's one other thing. Okay, thanks. Bye. Love you.
So,
All right.
yeah, we got...
Oh, she got this.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. She got this as well. Sorry, I'm stepping all over
okay.
you.
Oh, I'm in the way, huh?
You're not in the way. You're fine. There's no safe place, babe.
This old fine piece of leather well put together is in the way. But guess what? Good ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. I
Have y'all
charge...
seen him dance? He has a video of him dropping it like it's hot. I can't dance. You know, I can't
Like,
drop it like
I'm not
it's hot.
embarrassed.
You're not embarrassed? Because I can't
Break
drop
it
it like
down.
it's hot. I can't do that.
I'm not embarrassed at all.
When we go dancing, I'm going to have a drink or two. And I don't normally drink, so maybe that'll break down my walls.
Right.
And then I'll get freaky with it. But not until I have some. I'm just too self-conscious. Now, I can two-step and do that kind of stuff all day long. Because I know how to do that. I'm like, that's something I got. But breaking, and I can dance. I mean, I've danced my whole life, but I have no confidence with that. Isn't that so stupid? I don't like people looking at me. That's the problem. I don't want people staring at me, making fun of me.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, never.
That wouldn't happen.
You're going to be Brett, are you going to craft tonight? You know what? I got to go in there and make a way for us to get back there together because it's a shit show over there as well. I mean, it's just, let's just be honest. It is a shit show, but it's a shit show in progress. Like, I've really made a lot of headway. Y'all, I did so good today downstairs. Downstairs, I got a lot done in my bedroom, a lot done in my bathroom. It's really, I've made a lot of drop it like it's cold. Yeah, I'm old. It is cold.
You want to use that one for this right here?
Yes. Oh, shit. Pocky mushrooms. And then she should have a little piece that should go on with her. That's at the top.
We got a bubble wrapper, or are we going to put something underneath? You want to put something
Put
underneath?
her in there and see what we got. Oh, we have to turn her to the side. She's a big girl. That just goes on the other foot. It fell off. She'll have to glue it on. What should we do with her?
We'll need to put something, I guess, maybe so she don't roll over. You have that paper?
I do. You want the paper or do you think bubble wrap?
I think paper. I'll just put it up here.
It's heavy. Can I have the tape?
Yeah.
Thank you, darling.
Hey, if you had room to like hang 2 brackets and like a broom handle, to put your paper on.
I've got one that I got from Diana. That's what I got there for you. I like you, Brett. You make me laugh. So there are. Hi, Rachel. So there you are, Mr. Brett. Surprise! He's here. I would have told y'all, but I didn't know. It was a surprise to me, too. I woke up to a text. I'm on my way.
Well, I can't follow a recipe, much less a schedule. So,
He just needs to get out of town.
I needed to get out of town, and it was 9:30, and I had finished cleaning my house, and so I just got in the truck and hit the gas.
Oh my God, you guys. I was so worried because I don't want his mom and dad to hate me. So I'm like, Brett, they're going to think that I, like, coerced you into coming. Anyway, they weren't mad, thank God. Because I was going to call him and be like, I'll make him behave. Everything. Of course, he's going to have to make me behave. But don't take me to the casino. That's all I got to say.
As long as you don't go to the casino.
I can behave. Hi, Nina. He's a hoot and a half. A hoot and a half. He's a good time, y'all. He's a good time. If you want to get to know Brett and meet Brett, you're going to have to come to the event. He's a fun one. I'm not going to lie. He is a good time. So, he'll be a dance partner for us when we go dancing after the meet and greet. So after we do all our fun stuff at the event in the hotel, then we're going to all go over, and we're going to all go over to the party, to the dance, to the bar.
Two-step?
Can you two-step?
I could do anything.
What? Look at that.
A hot mess.
He is a hot mix. That box worked out. Whoop, whoop. Are you coming? Are you coming, Brett? Yes, Dina, he is. I don't know if he's broke it to his mother.
Yeah.
You told her?
I told her that I'm going. Yeah, I said, if you don't come, I'm still coming. She has to think about it. Think fast.
She don't get in a hurry about thinking.
She's never in a hurry. So,
Cameron's coming. She caught her ticket.
When I make my decision, I make it like, I don't think twice. So.
Brooke, did you say that Camry bought a ticket today? Well, I don't know if she just paid me to take out. I think she went in and bought an actual ticket.
No, we have.
But she did pay me on PayPal. Okay. This is...
Let's pray that it makes it.
Oh, that will be fine. I'm not worried about this. This is going to be Susie's box.
You have the mark?
Yeah, in my boob. Oh, shit, Talkie. Hey. Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you. Did you hear me that, Kimberly bought her ticket through PayPal. But it meant. Thank you, baby. Alright, bye. Okay. Now, let's take some paper.
Not this, will we have to bubble wrap that?
Yeah.
Should we stuff it first?
No. Pony boy. Golden.
You have some more tape?
I do. I know you're not going to ask me where I have it, are you? I don't have that answer to that question yet. Another. What the actual hell? These are some
That tape is something else.
It is. I don't like any of that tape. But I'm going to tell you, I have the worst with that. Frog tape, I have the worst luck with that. I don't know what kind of tape y'all use, but that frog tape sucks.
Well, you know, with Mama, she's on a budget, so we use
The frog tape?
I don't know.
Oh, shoot. Mama did some deals. I can't wait to have time with her to get some.
We always laugh about the tape with Mama because, you know, the numbers are taped. And what she does is after a show, she takes the numbers off and
the
she
tape off,
folds
she
the
saves
tape.
it?
She folds the, like we fold it after, when they pull it off,
Uh-huh.
she unfolds that and re-sticks it.
Oh, my God, that's hysterical. Okay,
May it
who's
saves
this?
her 4 cents.
This is Hartman's creation, I believe. I know, nobody can read my handwriting. Alright, I should have been a doctor. I wasn't smart enough to be a doctor. Alright, what else is left? We don't know. Let's see, that's Hartman's. Oh, this picture.
Oh, okay.
What about this one?
How about we
That one, yes.
And we can cut it down, huh?
Oh, Shire. Put it in there. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's perfect. No, not exactly perfect, but. She don't think she get a puzzle. She ain't, but. This was my puzzle Huda Haga. Should we put something in there? Like lay a... Oh, we ain't had nothing to drink.
You think you should put something on? Yeah. And maybe a piece of cardboard on top of it. That's beautiful.
I wouldn't go that hard.
Well, it's pretty. I like the colors. I like the colors.
Extra.
Oh, you know, I
extra, read
can't.
all about it.
Yes. I'm a 3-quarter.
You're
One
a 3-quarter.
on the ground, one on my clothes, and then
Maybe one hits
maybe
the
one hits the.
spot it's supposed to.
Yeah. 3-quarter.
That's hysterical. Alright. Do we need more tape? Then we got enough of this. We could be that lucky. This is all she wrote. I think this is the end of it.
Oh, you have the scissors?
I got 'em.
Oh, look, puzzle board.
Yeah, I got me a puzzle board. Come on, bud boy. Sorry, Susie. You gotta have 2.
That's the only way you can get them.
The only way it's gonna work. Alright. Hot damn. We did it. I don't know if that's right, but that'd be alright. Alright. All the boxes are ready to go, except for Dina's, and it's just got to be, I gotta go find the right business. All right, let me turn this lights off and let me get Brett in here and let's see what we can. Shit, don't breathe. Y'all gonna come crashing down around us. All right, y'all. Let me get you up here. Then we're gonna get Brett in here, and we're gonna have to come up with something to do. I don't know what to do. I don't got nothing, but we'll come up with something, and then I'll get Brett in here to help me. We can resin that tray. Brett can help do that. But I got to get back there and make it where there's room for Brett to come join me. Because, you know, I got a lot of shit. I know that's shocking to y'all, but it's true. I definitely need an assistant. All right, Brett. Please do not kill yourself coming this way. It is a train wreck of a mess. Oh, Lord have mercy. We all have to suck up coming through this side. Suck in. Suck in. Let me get all this crap off the floor so we don't trip and fall. Cut himself. Balls on the floor. I lost my balls. Somebody help sister out. She lost her balls.
On the floor.
Wonderful. Is that what you just said?
On the floor.
On the floor. Oh. It's like, how wonderful it is to lose your balls. I never had balls. Well, I have balls bigger than most men, really. I'm a ballsy bitch. Is my phone still in there?
Oh.
I'll get it. You come over here and get in here. I'm going to put Brett right here on this stool. He can get in here without breaking his neck, which will be a trick. It'll be impressive if he can do it. All right, y'all, watch and see. Let's get Brett in here and see if we can't make some magic.
Magic happen.
Hey, are you getting an apron on? Are you scared?
Oh, no. I'm just...
It's just...
Because you know I'm a mess.
Yeah. I'm a mess, too. Hi, Michelle. He said he's staying until Monday. I just said Monday. Because we'll get busy and we'll get things going. He can stay till Monday. Can you do it?
Yeah, I can do
know.
it.
Suck it in. Suck it in! We all have to suck it in. I do that every day. I do that every day. Do I not do that every day? I knock shit over every day. My big booty starts tapping and yakking. Thanks for the stars. You awake?
I'm awake.
Karen, are you in Colorado? Thank you so for the stars. Karen, are you in Colorado? So this is...
Can we put it down some or no?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, I want to watch you climb up on that chair.
Oh, man. That thing's going to flip over.
Let's see. Right here. I don't know. How do you do it? All right, push it down. Let me sit on it and see.
Oh, perfect.
There he is in his pink chair. Now I'm going to have to get in his lap to go get my phone.
You need your phone?
I don't need it. I don't guess. Don't let me forget it. I'm in Colorado at the cabin. Oh, have fun. Thanks for the stars. Who is with you? I just got home. Hi, Candy. This is Brett. Vintage Sun. You guys, maybe Brooke will post Vintage Sun's link and pin it for us. Okay, so here's the deal. We have event tickets and Mr. Mista's coming. He's coming.
I'm coming.
If he has to sneak out at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I cut that ankle bracelet off.
If he can get off of probation, he'll be here.
When I'm telling Beth, I can't get off of probation for nothing.
Well, what? Well, because you don't behave. I'm just saying. They make it too long. He can't do it. So they need to shorten his sentencing.
Yeah. Because
they don't trust.
No.
And if you knew what all he gets into, you would know why they don't trust. There's a reason for that. So Brett sells vintage items. He and his mother.
Hey, Michelle.
Vintage Son. He's the only son. And that's the name of their page. So if you've not followed them, please go follow. We have tickets on sale because of my birthday. Well, look who's here.
Hey.
Say hi, Brett. Say what you doing. Thank you, Brookie. We have tickets on sale. $29 off your ticket price till July 29th. So if you are planning on coming to the event, you haven't gotten your ticket yet, it's a great time to utilize it. I know $29 isn't that big of a thing, but it is a little bit of a break, and it's because all I want for my birthday is to sell out my event. And we're not that far off. We can totally do it. And I have faith that we will do it. So, it's going to be off the hook. It's going to be amazing. You're going to get great deals. You're going to give lots of giveaways. You get t-shirts and swag bags, crafts, and just nothing but 3 days of crafting and laughing and dancing and shopping and eating and casinoing, and it's going to be a packed 3 days, but a fabulous 3 days. So you get to meet some of your favorite creators. You're going to get to eat dinner with them. You're going to get to craft with them. You're going to get to hang out with them, get to know them. They're going to get to know you. Louis could come if he could behave, but
I can't wait.
It's going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. Will you? It'll be great to meet you, Brett. Maggie's going to be there.
Oh, wonderful.
His parents have him on probation.
Yes.
He's not really on probation, y'all. I mean, he's not an outlaw. Well, he's an outlaw, but not an outlaw to the law. To the law of his parents. Not to the law of the... Not to the law of the land.
Right.
The cops don't hate Brett. The cops don't hate Brett. His parents don't hate him, but they want him to be a little more tamed. And that seems to be quite...
hard.
A challenge.
It is.
Vintage Son. I love Colorado Springs. I'm in the Rockies ways from Estes Park. How fun, how fun, how fun. Oh. Louie's not gonna miss anything. Yeah, Louie would be trouble. I mean, we might could bring Louie down there. I do have a little kennel thing. We might could bring him down there and let everybody say hi to him. We'll see. Louie and Zoe in a kennel. That could be a shit show all of its own. But anyway, I think we'll just resin. Have you ever resined anything?
I've never resined anything. So I'd like to learn.
Well, it's going to get stinky.
Okay.
You go ahead with getting a little high. His parents are never going to let him come back. You're really not going to get high. It's too bad. A little maybe, but not too bad. Now, I don't know if I have anything. Let me see. Carol Ann sent me this great resin. And see if I have anything to put the resin in. I may have to go find something. I had some stuff, but I think I might have used it all. All my little I guess we could use this. Yeah, we'll just use this. Alright, but we have to measure this out because we don't want it to be too cray-cray. Anyway, so you have an A and you have a B. This is crystal clear. It's kind of got a blue little tint to it. This is called Nick Pro. This is what Justin uses. This is what Carol Ann got me. It was an amazing gift, Happy Mail, because, well, let's be honest, it's the greatest resin, and it really is like glass. It's amazing. Would you like a cowtail? Have you ever had a cowtail?
Uh-uh.
Can you show
What is cow? Yeah.
Candy. Brett's never had a cowtail. Are you kidding me? Really? You've never had a cowtail? Never?
Never.
What the hell? Well, try not to make any noises while you eat it, because it's going to make you want to.
Hey, Miss Catherine, how are you, darling?
Hi, Catherine, where have you been? I've been missing you. Brooke is indeed not liked by the masses, and I'm okay with that. Well, I was talking about the Popo. I think you're liked by the... I mean, I don't think the Popo hates you.
The police like me.
I mean, one liked him so much they gave him 2 tickets in 5 minutes, man. What do you think?
They're delicious.
Mmm. You heard it out of his mouth.
It's orgasmic.
They wonder why I eat them all the time.
They are.
My followers send me these too. Happy now.
Oh, they're delicious.
I'll give you some to take home. You can get them at the Dollar Tree. Okay. And littler. You have to order the big ones. You are loved by all of us. That's right. RVing again with the grandkids. Oh, how fun. We miss you. Oh, thanks, Dina. How can anyone manage to get 2 tickets in 5 minutes? Well, ask this pro right here. He can tell you.
Okay, so I went to...
It wasn't his fault.
I'm going to tell you, I went to Arkansas and I was, what, a week overdue?
A week overdue?
I was supposed to... I left for Arkansas on a Friday. And I was...
Never mind. Go ahead. I started to say you should be blonde, but...
I was supposed to be back on Sunday. Well... The following Friday, I was heading back home.
By orders of his mother to get his butt home.
And then she was cooking gumbo. And I was hungry. So, I pressed the gas hard. Well, sure enough, I got pulled over. Got a speeding ticket. I think I was doing 17 miles over the limit. Because Mama told me she was cooking gumbo and potato salad. So, that cop said, what he said, I bet I'm going to get you again.
I bet I get you again.
I bet I get you again. Not even 5 minutes later, I put in my GPS to get my address to go home. Because, look, I'm not good with directions. My GPS was showing that I was in the North Atlantic Ocean. So, I dropped my phone, and when I dropped my phone, I swerved in the middle of the road. The blue lights came on. I got another ticket.
That was just the jerk cop.
So, actually, I got 4 tickets on the way back from Arkansas within 12 hours. 3 speeding tickets and 1 careless operation.
Let me tell you, I broke it to Randall when Brett was telling that story. I broke it to Randall because I thought, well, mine will be minor to Randall. When now I tell Randall, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you I got a ticket. He didn't take it so well. How much is that? I told him 100. I left off the other 75.
He didn't. He was not happy.
He wasn't having it. He was not having it. Let me tell y'all.
He didn't find it too funny.
No, he didn't think that was all that in a bag of chips. I thought it was hysterical, but he did not find that amusing by any stretch of the imagination. So you want to do equal parts A and equal parts B. And this you can get on Amazon. Has your mom ever resin? Well, we're going to do resin. Miss Lynn's going to teach us how to resin at the event. We're going to be making molds. I just want to make sure I have enough to go on my tray. So I'm going to need somebody to put 5 minutes. Some of them say 1, 2, 3, whatever. I always go for 5 minutes. Just because I want to make sure that it's good and Done. We will be having a wedding and a divorce, yeah. But you left out the best part of that story.
Oh, about the week of...
He got kidnapped.
This is what happened, okay? So...
You want another cowtail?
I still have some.
Okay.
So, I went picking, like, I had to buy me some antiques. And I met up with these two people.
Where did you meet up with them at?
At the hotel. And...
were they outside? Did they have a hotel room?
They had a hotel room, but they were, they had come in at 12 o'clock and midnight, and their reservations weren't right. So I just started talking to them,
to the guy out smoking.
And,
5 minutes. Brooke, will you give me 5 minutes? Go ahead.
And he was having a hard time and everything, so we got to talking, and then I said, well, y'all come picking with me. So we winded up going to eat lunch. We never went picking. And he told me that they weren't from there. The girl was from there. He wasn't. He was from like Pennsylvania or something. So we just winded up spending time together. He was a rising musician. Starting music. So, I said, well, we can hang out and, y'all come do antiques with me and everything. Well, we wind up spending the week together. And what happened was they stayed at the hotel and they needed my truck. So, I didn't stay at the hotel because I had spent all my money. And I was ashamed to call Mom and ask her for some more money. So, I had spent all my money. I didn't stay at the hotel. They said I couldn't stay in their room. So they dropped me off at their friend's house and took my truck. I let them have my truck for the night. So, they went back to the hotel. I stayed at their friend's house. And what happened was, the next morning I got hungry. Well, I asked the friend to bring me, get some food. So I went to Burger King, and when we got there, the friend said that he had a warrant for his arrest. I said, well, you need to get out of here. He left me at Burger King, okay?
10 hours. 10 hours.
So when I got to Burger King, I didn't have no money on me.
Because he left his wallet in his truck.
Yeah, and the friends that I met, they actually had my truck. So
hi, Dina.
No money, and this fluffy body was hungry. So I called 911, the police, and I let them know that I was hungry and I didn't have my truck. So the cop came and brought me some money and told me to have a good day. So,
and well, Brad also said they did not steal his truck.
Yeah, and I told the cops they didn't steal my truck because I allowed them to use it. So, 10 hours later, I had to sit at Burger King for 10 hours. They came and brought the truck back. Well, when they brought the truck back, I was ready to go home by then because it was time to eat again. So, Mama put some money in my account, but just enough to make it back home. And she said, don't you go nowhere else, and you make sure you come back home. Well, I was hitting the gas to get back home because I was so glad to be able to have the truck back. That's how I got the speeding tickets. So, 10 hours at Burger King.
What, did your phone die? I mean, why did you charge your phone?
It was charged. Oh no, the cop that came to Burger King was the cop that 911 sent. Now, the cop that I got the speeding ticket from,
was in a different town.
Was in Mayflower. So, I got a speeding ticket in Mayflower. But yeah, I called 911 because I was hungry. And,
how much longer do I have on this resin? Somebody? Is anybody telling me? You just want to make it good.
And
There's
just
bubbles in that, but we'll pop the bubbles. I'll show you how. That's very satisfying. Pop the bubbles. Yeah, it is crazy. Did they replace your gas?
oh, I didn't ask them to do any of that.
They didn't steal from him. They brought the
didn't
truck
steal-
back.
they
They
were
didn't take
some-
his money. They didn't do anything.
They were really, really nice people. You know,
Did they say where they went with your truck?
to the graveyard.
So they stayed out at the graveyard for 10 hours. For all night. 24 hours.
Well, they stayed at the hotel overnight, and then they went to the graveyard, I guess, the next day. I guess that night and the next day.
Wow, you should have. So that's why he was speeding. He was hungry. He wanted some gumbo.
Mm-hmm. I was ready for that gumbo.
2 minutes. Thank you. 1 more minute, says Kayla. 2 minutes.
Is the bottom of the tray sealed?
1 minute, says. Yes, it is. Now, the one thing I did not do, which I don't need to do, I don't think. Let me double. Oh, I think we better do it. I think we better do it.
So you just stir that for 5 minutes.
Uh-huh. We better do it, y'all. I'm going to hot glue just because I don't want this resin to come out. You know, we've got a bad habit of that happening. So you want a resin just around the edges so that the glue does not seep, or the resin doesn't seep out. Okay, thank you, Melinda. Those tickets had to be a lot of money.
Talk about a lot of money, and then I had to go back to Arkansas to pay them.
How much was all your tickets?
$900 and something.
See, Randall should have been so excited about it.
And that was just for 2. $900 something.
Jesus, Louisa. That's why they have cruise control. Not when you're ADD. Cruise control is a hard. I use it, but it's not always.
We
easy.
almost AZZ, huh?
For real.
We done passed the DD up. We went to ZZ.
That's why they have cruise control. Funny story. I know. It's true story.
And this
You
is
can't make that up. I mean, you could, but he didn't. It's his life. And then he went to New Orleans and didn't tell nobody. What'd you do in New Orleans?
I went to Miss Yvonne LaFleur's.
And what is that?
It's like a vintage boutique. She sells wedding dresses, hats, brooches, perfume. Her name's Yvonne LaFleur, and she's been doing it for many, many, many years. So I went to her store in New Orleans week before last. I got in the truck and just hit the gas and didn't tell them nothing. It came time to pack, and Mama called and said, well, where are you at? I said, well, I'm on my way to New Orleans. She said, huh, you didn't tell me nothing? I said, well, no. She said, probably because I ought to talk you out of it.
She wants him to...
So that's why I'm on, like, a probation period. But I never get off of it.
Yeah.
Seems like I've been on it forever, huh?
It does. Because, I mean, that's been 6 months.
Yeah. I'll never get off that thing. If anything, I'll be on house arrest after a while.
That's what I said. I laughed. He was on Alex's page. Alex is going to be here, too.
Oh, okay.
And,
Alex is coming too.
Uh-huh. From North Dakota. I think he's in North Dakota, right? He's in a Dakota. I think it's north. Anyway, Alex is coming. But he was saying he was on probation in Alex's room. And Alex was like kind of reading the comment, but then didn't want to read it too much out loud. And he goes, well, I'm really not on probation. I'm stuck at home because of I'm on probation with my parents.
They had some business to do, Miss Martha, so I couldn't stay in the room.
What kind of business?
I
Hanky-panky or?
Well, I think they were writing music and stuff.
You might have could have contributed to that. You might have wrote a bestseller.
Exactly.
A #1 hit. That's how loving your children works. color was your truck, and what kind of truck do you have,
color is
and
my
what
truck?
year?
It's like a grayish, greenish.
Kind of a greenish color.
Like a greenish color. It's a Chevrolet Colorado. And the year?
Shit, I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't get us to lying to you.
I don't want to. I can't verify.
He cannot confirm or deny. He's just a hot mess express. You see that red? He ginger all day long, and I bet if you ever piss him off, it is not pretty. Are you not? Is it not pretty to piss you off?
The heavens come raining down.
I don't ever want to be on his bedside.
Oh, but I wouldn't get mad at nobody. I just when I get mad, I just I fuss for no reason.
All right, there's our resin. I just gotta do something real quick.
And I'm on a paint probation too. So anytime I paint, you know, I make a mess. So Mama had to lock it up. That way I couldn't touch it. I can only touch it if I ask. And she has to put Visqueen on everything. So I'm glad to be able to do this.
Well, you're not painting here either. We're not painting. We're actually resining. But so you're just gonna pour it in.
Okay.
And I start on one end. That's just how I like to do it. I did this a long time ago, and I kind of tore it up on one of these spots somewhere. And Stephanie went in and took our plaster paint, her plaster paint. It's not mine. I don't got a dog in that fight, but in plaster paint, and she fixed it so that it would not show where I screwed it up, so you can't really see. She's a master at doing that. It's right there. I don't know if you can tell. See right there? You can see it now because I'm telling you.
Just because you told me.
Yeah, it's amazing. She did an amazing job. So then you just want it to go down and coat the picture, and then it's going to look like glass. Look at that. Is that not?
And do you have to put a blow dryer on it?
I do. To get the bubbles out, which is the most satisfying part of the whole project, the whole thing, to be honest. And then you just leave it, and tomorrow will come in, and it'll look like a piece of glass.
And then that won't get messed up at all.
Mm-mm. And you can set stuff on it, all the things. So you just get it really hot, and then you just put it on there and watch the bubbles dissipate. Look at the bubbles. You see it? Like little baby fireworks. It's so satisfying. You see them?
It is.
Isn't that crazy? And it just makes it clear as a bell. Y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, but I have misplaced my mother's wedding ring and my mother's pearls. And I've been cleaning and organizing and going through stuff trying to find my mom's jewelry. And I don't know why, I don't know where, I don't know how. I have no recollection of any of it. What I did, what I didn't do. I mean, nothing. Look at that. Is that not just insane?
I know.
It's beautiful.
And it won't be scratched or anything.
Nothing. It'll be just solid beauty. How pretty that is. Hi, Angie. He is here. So, I was cleaning today, and I was just like, God, please let it just churn. And I thought maybe it was in one of my purses, or maybe it was... So, I was cleaning out purses. I was organizing a box full of papers that I need to just sit down and go through. I just put everything in one big giant one of my bins. And throwing some trash away, and getting all the money out and putting it in Randall's coin jar, all the things. And so I had bought this vintage kind of looking jewelry box. And I was organizing my hair stuff and my skincare. I'm fixing to go through all that, and I'm going to send some of that stuff because I need a Brooks box. I'm going to send her some makeup and skincare and stuff that I have that I don't use. And I was kind of organizing my hair products in one basket and trying to keep things like my deodorant in one basket, my body wash, or like my lotion, my suntan lotion, yada, 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 my spray tan stuff, whatever. I was trying to just coordinate it, you know. And I looked over at this corner and I had some facial stuff up on it and some oils and just some things. And I thought, I wonder if I would have put it in that box. And I opened the box after I moved everything off of it, thinking that there was probably nothing in it. And sure enough, the pearls were there. And my mother's wedding ring was there. And I will tell y'all that my mother's had tiny fingers. And her ring has never fit me. My whole entire life, I've never been able to get this ring on my hand. But there it is. That's my mama's wedding ring, and it fits me. So I'm going to start wearing my mom's wedding ring because, you know, I don't really have I have wedding bands, but I don't have any actual ring. But isn't that pretty? So anyway, I thought about giving it to James to give to Lindsay, but I think Lindsay wants her own ring. I'm sure this is not near as big as she would like it to be. But it would be a great starter ring, and it's going to go to Lindsay eventually. So anyway, I don't know. I may ask Lindsay if she wants me to give this ring to James when he decides he's ready to get engaged. And that's food safe. And this is food safe. So they can put crackers on here. They can put things on here. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to get it off. Just a little flake of something. I'm going to go back in. When you touch it with any kind of anything, you got to go back in and you got to just...
Now, does it take like 24 hours to harden?
This one does not. This is already starting to set up. But... it'll take a few hours, for sure. I just want to make sure that the bubbles are as gone as much as possible. Get every bit of it. Isn't that so pretty?
Mm-hmm. Now, this one's going to go for auction?
Yeah, it'll be up for auction. Hi, Katie. Thank you, Carolyn Rude. Anyway, so I was excited that I found it. And the fact that it actually fits my hand is pretty great. It's never fit me, ever. I can remember as a teenager wanting to wear my mom's rings, but I had bigger fingers than my mom. And I couldn't because I couldn't get it to fit. But I barely get it off, and I can barely get it on, but it's off, and it's back on. So a new dress came in. The one that I told you I thought would be the one looks pretty damn good. However, it has a little hole in it. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal to fix. Hopefully, we'll get a few more dresses in, and when Charlie and all of them are here, and we'll have a fashion show, and we'll number the dresses, and we'll take a poll and see which dress. If you want number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. And the only downside of this dress, it's so comfortable. It looks good. The only downside is it is champagne color, and it really just does not give me a lift of, there's no brightness or anything. It's very neutral with my skin tone. So I'm going to have to go like spray tan and get tan. And I don't want to look like the tan mom. So I'm going to have to do something though. I can't be this white. I'm going to have to be darker in order for that dress to work. But it does look good. It's comfortable. I am going to do my best to see if I can't get a refund of some sort because it came with a hole in it. And this dress was the most expensive one out of all of them. And it's not near as well made as the one that was $20, which is crazy to me. But it does look good. It's very pretty. And I'm anxious for y'all to see what y'all think. And we will do that. If the dress does not come in, the other dresses don't come in, there's one in particular I'm holding out on. We'll see. I know, Jackie, I've been grieving over it. I've been so scared. I couldn't wrap my head around what I did with it. Like, I had no collective memory or thought. I had no idea where I put it. And let me tell you, when you have a house with a bunch of shit in it like I do, the places that you can put things are endless. and they could be never found again. You know?
Right.
So, wear jewelry to enhance the color. Hi Debbie, how are you? Yeah, I've got jewelry to wear, and I love the earrings and all of it. It'll be good. I just don't want to be, I don't want to blend in. But I will say, out of all the dresses, this is the most mother of the bride dress I have so far, to me. This one and the one at Ross, probably. The one at Ross is just not going to fit me, though. It's too big. So that one's out of the mix. The green one is out of the mix because I got an extra large and a medium, and the medium's too small. I still may try it on for you guys. It probably could zip. Somebody could zip it for me. I didn't have anybody zip it here, so maybe somebody, if you want another one of these, just tell me.
Okay.
And they're in here, so anytime you want something, help yourself. Hi, Rhonda.
I'm doing well, Miss Angie. I can't complain. Now that I'm in Oklahoma, I'm doing better.
I know, me too. So, I've got another green dress coming, and I've got a pink dress coming. 2 pink dresses. So, I may have 5 dresses to pick from, but we're going to narrow it down. Because I have to go get that one green one altered if I decide to go that route. Hello, Sherry. We're having a great evening. How are you? Rhonda, are you doing okay? 148 of you, 38 of you beautiful people, I need you to share, follow, and like. What else? Comment, hearts and likes. Throw us some hearts.
Throw some hearts. And some thumbs ups.
If you're happy Brett's here, give us some.
And when you are following the page, make sure that you set your notifications to favorites. That way you'll get all notifications when she does go live.
Also, join our Telegram if you haven't done that.
The drive for me was, I think 8.5 hours.
It's about an 8-hour drive. He's probably exhausted. He's been up since the crack of dawn.
Well, that's like around the corner for me.
Are you taking stuff home, Brett? Probably. Who knows?
Yeah, probably so.
Hi, Deborah. Nice selection.
I guess she's...
Hi, Pam. No, it's not a bad drive.
No, and it's all interstate. So, I mean...
Me too, Dina.
You can drive like 75 miles an hour.
Yeah, and... Dina, I think Brett's going to be here. Dina's going to be here, too.
Oh, Dina's going to be here?
And her son.
Wonderful. Where are they from?
Dina, I should know this because she buys stuff for me all the time and ships stuff to me. Dina, where do you live, young? I know you tell me all the time. I don't know why I can't remember. I think I'm getting Alzheimer's, man. It's from drinking all that aluminum Dr. Pepper can drinks. Hi, Connie. Oh, no. Connie, I'm so sorry, honey. Y'all keep Connie in your prayers. She got a negative report from the cancer doctor.
So sorry to hear that, Miss Connie.
Y'all keep Sandy Taylor in your prayers, too. I haven't heard anything out of her, so I don't know what's going on, but she hasn't told me about the results yet of her stuff either. Idaho. Idaho, you a hoe, we all a hoe. She's like, I haven't heard that before. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Prayers for Dina's baby. Dina Young's baby. Yeah, we have creators coming from Connecticut, Idaho, Dakota. The North Dakota, I think, is from North Dakota. Indiana, California, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, Virginia and Alabama.
All over.
All over. Louisiana.
So if you haven't got your tickets.
And if you are a creator and you want to come, reach out to me and let me know, and we will talk about it. Listen, Brett and I have been talking about this, and this is really how I feel, is that we have, we really can build more and better together. And it's just true. And this is a write-off, an expense, a business expense. Oh, we also have Kathy Falls. She's in Georgia.
And Carol Ann's from Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but networking with each other is the best way.
Mm-hmm. Yes, prayers for Rita's husband. I think he's doing a little bit better, but yeah, he's still not anywhere near out of the woods. Kayla will be here from Louisiana.
From Port Island?
Mm-hmm.
What's Kayla's last name? Kayla LaChapelle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm a Fontenot, Kayla. I know you've heard of Fontenot's.
Hi, Lori.
Because I go to Baton Rouge all the time to sales and stuff, so I pass through Port Island. How the hell did you end up with Brett there? Well, Lori, I just messaged her around 9:30 this morning and said I'm on my way. And that was it.
Thank you, Linda. Hi, Sharon. Thank you. Do you remember I told you about Beth, and now look at you guys?
Yes.
Well, thank you. We are like a brother and sister. We have so much fun together. And we do a lot of shop talk. So we do a lot of business talking. He understands the business a little better than I do. But we still bring a lot to the table for each other. And it's nice to hear, things that are going on. So it's been a fun. And we're gonna be together again at the end of the month. We're going to Canton, Texas.
On the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st. We're going for Beth's birthday.
We're going to go celebrate my birthday in Canton.
And if you never heard about Canton First Monday Trade Days, sometimes it falls at the end of the month. Sometimes it's the first week. But it starts on Thursday and it's through Sunday. So what you do is there's vendors all over. And, I mean, it's a lot of acres. I'm not sure how much. But
really good corn. Good corn.
Oh, yes. That's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And you can shop till you drop. Mm-hmm. And actually, if you can't walk it, they have like 5,000 scooters that they rent out. They have different businesses that do it.
I've never driven a scooter.
The first time I did, I flipped it.
Oh, shit. We could have a scooter race.
Yes, I went up a ramp, and I was leaning backwards. So when it flipped.
So, yeah. The last time I was at Canton, guess who I saw?
Who?
And I talked to him. Barry Sanders. Not Barry Sanders. Deion Sanders. Sorry, Deion. Barry, I do know Barry. I have met Barry Sanders and talked to Barry Sanders too, because our sons played on the same football team for several years. When Clint was little, Clint played with Barry Sanders' son. And I have met him, and I have talked to him, and all the things. But Deion Sanders was at, he lives in Canton, Texas.
Oh, okay.
And his house is in Canton, and he likes to go junking. He and his daughter were there, and I asked to get a picture with him, and he said that he was just being a dad, and he didn't get pictures with him when he was with his kids. And I had to respect that. But I was like, he goes, oh, sweetheart. Or what do you say? Oh, baby, I don't get pictures. I don't know. He called me sweetheart or baby or something. I was like, okay. He is not good looking, but still, I love his personality and I love his mental thought process. I love the way he approaches life.
Right.
His big ears. And I don't know if I don't think they say anything about big ears.
I haven't heard anything. What'd they say?
Well, sometimes they say things about big feet and big hands, but they never say
Oh,
anything
about big ears.
I never heard anything
right.
Oh, hi, Mary Lee. I've been watching you for a while now. I love your lives. Oh, thanks for watching, Mary Lee. Mary Lee's another OG. She's been with me a long, long, long time.
I have heard of antique adoption, Carol Ann.
So, Brett,
that's with Chastity.
Do you know what?
Oh, I know where Gaydon is. I
Gaydon.
sure do. Is that where you from, Miss Judy?
Judy is a Louisianan. How far from you is that?
Gaydon, I don't even know. It couldn't be too far.
Where do you live?
I live in Washington, which is in between Lafayette and Alexandria. Actually in the middle.
And what's the name of that restaurant in Alexandria that's so good?
Where they have tunks. Like what kind of food?
I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just a restaurant that my daughter's, Jade's old boyfriend was from Alexandria. And he told us to go eat there, and it was so good. We'll have to ask Randall.
Was it on a lake?
I was in a shopping center.
Oh,
kind of like a tea place, kind of, but not really. Kind of Victorian looking. I don't know. Maybe I'm just delusional, but we need to ask Randall. It was good food. About 1.5 hours. So Judy's not that far from you either. So I'm going to come see Brett. I was actually thinking about going in June, but I just couldn't get it to happen. Couldn't make it work. So after my event, it just depends on when I have to have my shoulder surgery. But it's downtown. Slow off the mark, Brett. Show off the mark, Brett. What mark? Slow off the mark. Oh, yeah. He didn't get the ear thing. That's because it's not a thing. I live in Washington, Spokane, Washington. It's quite a ways from Louisiana.
Yeah. Now, they have 2 Washingtons in Louisiana. I know one of them you can buy watermelons from. It's up north, but we live down south. We live about an hour from the bayou.
Look at Brett's mama is not going to let him come anymore if you teach him things like that.
Miss Mary, I was finished my housework. Like, I knew that my housekeeper wasn't coming. So I went ahead and cleaned my house before she even told me she wasn't coming.
Why did you do that?
Because I just knew she wasn't coming.
Because you don't come around the holidays?
No, we had talked yesterday, but I just knew she wasn't going to come. So, she called me actually on the way here to let me know that she wasn't coming. But, so I went ahead and cleaned my house, and after I was finished cleaning my house, I was just ready to come. So it just went through my head, go see Beth.
We've been talking a lot lately, so maybe, and yeah, I do have some stuff he can go through, but listen, I got a big event coming up. I got to have stuff to sell, so, not that I don't have plenty, but yeah, he can go through some stuff. I'm sure he'll find something that he needs to have.
Yeah, because, it'll probably be something that I've never seen before. Huh?
Yeah, Lori, it was a surprise to Beth, too. Beth had no idea Brett was, it was a surprise to Brett. Brett didn't know Brett was coming.
I shocked my own self.
We all just like, okay, come on. Randall came home today, and I said, well, surprise, Brett's coming too. He said, okay. He don't care. Maybe Brett can take all that stuff. So, Brett, what are you doing? I love what, yeah. So, that's kind of it. But Brett has been up. Brett's got to get his beauty sleep, y'all. He got to get sleep. I can't keep him up all night. He got to have his sleep. So, we're going to get off of here early. We got all the shipping done with the exception of I got to find Dina's picture in another box downstairs. I guess I boxed it in somebody else's stuff. So, I got to find the rooster picture. I have no idea whose box that got put in, but, so tomorrow, Brett and I are going to weigh, measure, and do the shipping. Get me and Connie's Creations live on the
False River.
False River, near Baton Rouge.
False River. Absolutely. That's where Tim McGraw and Faith Hill had a camp at one time.
Oh, cool.
But I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful 4th of July.
Yeah, we will see y'all tomorrow night, I'm sure. We might, I don't know. We gotta go to Hobby Lobby. Does anybody know if Hobby Lobby's open tomorrow? I gotta go get some more things.
I would think it's open, but I don't know.
Probably they close early.
Because they actually closed on Sundays, right?
Uh-huh. I just don't know.
Oh, she lives in False River. I know exactly where that's at. I love False River.
Why is it called False River? It's not really a river. It's false.
It was, they made it.
Oh.
To,
it's man-made?
Man-made.
Oh, there you go. So, anybody know if Hobby Lobby's open tomorrow? Oh, yuck. 6 a.m. Lori, what are you going to do? Anyway, I don't know if Hobby Lobby's open tomorrow, but if we go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's, we'll go live. We'll go live.
Yeah.
Michael's is having a huge sale. So lots of stuff is 70% off, so we're going to go.
Oh, at Michael's?
Uh-huh. We may go. They're right across the street from each other, so we'll go. Check it out.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good idea, Sharon.
Oh, you done it.
I did it live. I sure did. I sure did do it live. Man-made lake.
Oh, Michelle said they closed in Colorado.
I did look online and it didn't tell me. I asked Siri. Good night, Linda.
So if you're barbecuing or you're not doing anything, I just hope you enjoy your day. Try to stay cool because it's very hot here lately. So make sure you stay cool.
It's been unreasonably cool here in Oklahoma.
It has been?
It's not been near that hot. I mean, the humidity's been a little bit of a bitch, but it's not been too bad here.
It's been about 96 in Louisiana without the heat index.
We had a horrible storm this morning. Right after I loaded my trailer down with stuff.
Oh, Miss Linda said it is open.
It's open on the 4th. Yay! Thank you, Brett. I watch you all the time and still trying to buy that treasure.
Oh, well, thank you, Miss Mary.
Brett, I think some of your relatives may be related.
She was a Patin.
By
Maiden name.
her maiden name.
Oh, wonderful. And Fontenoy, so you know in Louisiana.
Cool boy. All right, Rhonda. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you, honey. So you think y'all might be related? Do you know some of them?
I don't know. I would have to. I know some Patins, but she said that Patin was her
Maiden name. Brett, I think some of your relatives may be related. Oh, some of your relatives may be related. I was a Patin, my maiden name. Great surprise for tonight's live. Y'all have a blessed 4th. You too, Sharon. Thank you. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, where have you been? Are you okay? Oh, it's so good to see you. I miss you. I met Lisa in Georgia when me and Charlie went to, not in Georgia. Lisa, where did we meet you in? Where did Charlie and I go? It wasn't Georgia. Lisa? Where did Charlie and I go? Where do you live? Oh, Atlanta. In West Georgia.
So that's where y'all met?
Lisa, her daughter, goes to college right by where one of our followers that we're really close to, Ashley Kay. We drove from Oklahoma to Atlanta, Georgia to go to her wedding, to Ashley Kay's wedding. It was the most precious wedding ever. And I adore Ashley Kay and her sister Heather. And we went up there and we got to hang out and have dinner with Lisa. It was awesome. Yes, it was Georgia. I kept thinking Savannah, but it wasn't Savannah. It was Atlanta. I loved it up there. I love Georgia. Love Georgia. Love Georgia. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Thank you, Kayla. We will have to talk. She's going to be at the event, so y'all will be able to. They close at 5:30 on the 4th. Okay, we'll be out and about before then. I just got to go find some things for the wedding that I got to get, so.
You know, Georgia has some good places to pick.
Oh, I know. Georgia is awesome.
A gold mine.
They close at 5:30 on the 4th. Okay, perfect. See, this is already setting.
Oh, yeah.
It's tacky. If you were to stick your finger in it, it would be like, you know, it would jack it up. But, yeah, it's already setting. So, here's this. Isn't that gorgeous? That came out so stinking gorgeous. You need to come somewhere near Savannah, Georgia, so I can meet you and hug your neck. Oh, girl, Savannah is honestly my favorite. One of my favorite places I've ever visited. I had the best time in Savannah. It was so good. So good. The food is delicious. The atmosphere is amazing. I loved. I mean, I went on 5,000 ghost tours, which was ridiculous, and I never saw a ghost. But I definitely loved Savannah. Definitely. It's just a very good vibe. Two degrees. Oh, that's awesome. How's the breast cancer, Lisa? Are you still in remission? I hope everything's good with you. Are you going to float around the pool tomorrow? Our pool is empty, so we would be in the pool otherwise, I'm sure. The pool is empty. And unfortunately, my husband has no intentions of filling it, even though I kind of tried to talk him into it. Good night, Gloria. Happy 4th. Nicole just graduated from Athens, Georgia. That's where we went. Now we stayed in Athens for the funeral. I guess it depends on how you look at it. It's the wedding. I want to know you're okay, Lisa. Are you okay? I can't believe Nicole graduated. It was so funny. We were driving the next day, and we ended up driving right next to her and her daughter. It was so funny. Still in remission, super busy at work. Love you. Oh, I miss you, and I'm so happy you stopped by. It was so good to see you. All right, guys, if you have not bought your tickets to the event, they are on sale. You get to use the code BIRTHDAY. My birthday's July 29th, so $29 off the tickets. It is going to be a glorious weekend of fun and laughs and giveaways and crafting and learning and bonding and just being wild and crazy and having a good time. So if you've not gotten your tickets, it's not too late. Our goal is to sell it out. We're trying to shoot for 60 tickets. We'll see. I'm hoping that's all I want for my birthday is 60 tickets sold. Well, we're really not selling 60 tickets because we have people that are working the event, but 60 people being at the event is my goal. You don't want to be around Savannah, Georgia right now because of the heat index will make your tatas extremely hot. That's true. I don't want to be in Savannah. We were in Savannah at, he's fading, y'all. We were in Savannah in November, and it was still warm. It was still very warm. So, anyway, all right, y'all. I got to get this boy to bed. He's tired. Good night.
It was so good seeing all of y'all, and we will be back live again tomorrow.
And make sure you follow the Vintage Sun and the Crafty Edge. And you share us, and you follow us, and you hashtag replay. And I'm so glad you loved my surprise, because it was my surprise, Your surprise. Everybody's surprised.
And my surprise, too.
But we're here. We got 3 days, and we're going to make the best of it. So, I'm hoping that Saturday or Sunday, we will be able to go get Charlie and Juanita, and we'll have a big party. We'll just have a summer party. And, we can get all that going, so that'll be great. Look for your invoices. They will be coming in the next day. We got everything pretty much ready to go. I just got one more box to kind of figure out what I did with a picture that I can't seem to find anywhere. It's here. It's in a safe place. I'm sure of it. Anyway, I'm going to go crawl in bed, and hopefully my husband is not snoring like a freight train. I let him come back to the bed, but if he's in there snoring, his butt's getting kicked out tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Good to see you, Brett. They said.
You too, Miss Maggie. Good night.
Love everybody. Bye. We'll see you soon. All right. Let me get this business.
Oh, I have to get out.
You got to get up and get out. Suck it in, Buttercup. All right, everybody. Love you guys. Good night. Good night, Katie girl. Good night, Linda Morgan. Love you guys. Good to see you, Brett. This is Linda and Maggie.
Oh, well, good
right.
to see y'all.
Y'all make sure you're following the Vintage Sun. And if you have not got your tickets and you want to meet Brett, he's going to be here. All right. Good night, everybody.